Okay, so if you've ever wondered how much work goes into the wine you drink, well, listen up. Months of preparation and anticipation led up to one nerve-wracking decision: when to pick the grapes. Photojournalist David Mills spent some time at one of our favorite vineyards learning just what happens during harvest.
People in general like things to be organized and somewhat definite, and being a wine grower is kind of an exercise in letting go and trying to understand that you need to be infinitely adaptable and dynamic. In the cellar, I can control most things. I can control the temperature of the building. I can control the temperature of my fermentation. If I want to put specific types of yeast in to ferment with, I can. But out here, even with, is the most, advanced systems we have, we still have very little control. It's a matter of trusting the universe. In a chess game, every time you move a piece, it really changes the whole board. You move that there, well, this guy over here does this, and then as this compounds, the number of possibilities interact with one another. And it's the same thing in the vineyard. Pruning in the wintertime, then we do shoot thinning. Like if there's too many shoots, we thin them out. Then we do leaf pulling to expose the fruit more. Then we might hedge the canopy. We position clusters. We drop fruit early, we drop fruit late. We net these. We have different irrigation practices, pest management, fertilization, and every one of those things, with each tweak of one of those components, the potentiality of that fruit changes throughout the season, and thus our ability to make the type of wine we make. It's a pretty fascinating process that is as much art as it is science. The most important decision, I believe, that a wine grower makes any year is when to pick. If I decide to pick early with lighter color and higher acid, I'm going to make a much lighter, fruitier, higher acid wine. You let it hang longer, you most likely will get more color in red grapes, but you're going to get a lot more sugar as well, and your alcohol comes up, and often the viscosity and the texture of the wine comes up a lot too. This is very important. This is the very beginning of what we call veraison. These grapes are just starting to make the transition. This is Grenache, by the way. Are just starting to make the transition from being green, hard, and photosynthetic to no longer photosynthesizing and starting to soften and ripen and develop more sugar. So as these color up, we're going to watch them. And when the sugars come up enough and the acids come down, stylistically and with each grape, there's kind of this balancing point between acid and sweetness and sourness. And that balancing point is probably one of the most important things with regards to picking and making the wine. When I think about what harvest means, there's this really hectic, crazy, exciting side of it. On the flip side of the coin, it's this monumental effort as well. So there's a little bit of that kind of scary butterfly feeling of this kind of storm that's about to hit.
Where should I put this cup?
There's like this unspoken thing about people who are working harvest. Yeah, you're tired, but you look at each other and it's like, you're in the trenches together, and there really is this brother and sisterhood, and it's really pretty amazing. I hope everybody gets to experience something like that sometime in their life.
We'll start maybe half the crew here, then half into that vertical area. pouring food. Yeah, it's definitely.
Dance through dance.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, sweet.
Just enough.
Phone them in.
Can you get that okay? Yeah. Oh. Because I'm going to move on. How tall are you, Pam? I can get him.
So it'll be the first 3 rows here, and that's it. Then all the rows on either side of the walkway down there.
Wow, thanks.
Oh, that was a little dangerous. Sorry about that.
Eli and Rachel.
Who is it? Who is it?
On, Miss K.
Yeah.
How's it going? Good. Good. How are you doing?
Is that all?
That's it. Thank you,
Blaze
everybody.
through it. Wow, beautiful.
Appreciate all the help and get these weighed up. Looks like a pretty good take.
I bet those folks really appreciate the wine, huh? Thanks to Eric and the folks over at Page Springs Cellars for letting us see how that whole process works. It's really cool. You can find out more about them on our website.